When somebody says, who are you? I first kind of go to, what am I? And what I am is like this crazy creature who loves to play, attempting to fit in this little body that started out in New York as an actor and eventually found expressive arts therapy as a perfect fit, because everyone said, oh, you have to be just an actor or just a painter or just a writer or just a musician. And then I found expressive arts therapy that puts it all together. So since 1986, firstly in New York and now here in Edmonton, Canada, I love working with groups of people to teach them how to pull out the playful side of people and do work that could be called deep play as a way to sort of bring to the surface our potential to get out of our own way and let something new fill that space of what could become just same old, same old. So when somebody says, well, can you say something about yourself? On the one hand, there is the same old. But on the other hand, my edge, I would say my cutting edge right now is to have more intimacy within myself and the people I'm working with. So I'm doing this YouTube thing as a way to see how can I create a bridge from what really matters to me to what matters to you. My work is to create frames for people to come together and connect with the resources they have to draw out other people's resources. I work with the arts, but it's not about the arts. Through the arts, finding which art forms can take us back to our inner resources and which art forms can pull us out into the world. They're often different art forms. And for one person, singing might bring them out. And another person, singing might help them to go to a deep, quiet place. So I work with groups of people for each individual to find their way of responding to individuals and groups in the world who are in difficulty. It's called expressive arts training. And I've been doing it at a university in Switzerland for 25 years, teaching, and have run schools that interface with the university. So firstly in New York for almost 20 years, and now in Edmonton, Canada for 15 years. So what I've been doing is working more locally and then going out into the world in several countries and facilitating training and workshops. So now I'd like, at this stage of my life, to facilitate more training here in Edmonton, doing 5-day intensives. This coming year I'm doing 3 5-day intensives, and I just want to get the word out so that people would come to Edmonton for a week, do some expressive arts training, either as an introduction or for professional development if they're already working in the field, or working in a field like psychology and they want to bring in a little bit more nonverbal or playful creative ways of helping the client to open up. The training that happens in the 5 days, it's an opportunity to go finer in what I call naming, claiming, and aiming. So I have a goal that at the end of the 5 days, each person will name what resource in them they want to pay attention to, finding a way to claim it in front of the group. Yes, this is what I want to take care of, and begin to imagine in the aiming what it'll look like in the world. And the feedback that I get is that, yes, it was helpful. That 5 days was very helpful because I named things and I claimed things. But what was really exciting is that it was useful. In the aiming part, I really found that my life started becoming more vibrant. And that's what I want to hear. I mean, it's great that the 5 days are great, but what I love hearing is saying, oh my gosh, it really had an impact on my life. And I do hear that a lot, which is very exciting. What I love the most about people is this beautiful kind of synergy of quietude and excitement. I find that people, within the frame of expressive arts, there's a contemplative quality of inner searching. And simultaneous to that, there's the excitement of discovery that happens through innocent exploring. So what I would say I love the most is sort of this multi-layered experience, that in the room, there's so much happening. There's being touched by something deep inside. There's connecting with another. There's feeling the effects of what's happening in the entire space. So it's beautiful to be in a kind of chaos. I love the chaos that the arts can bring, because you sort of, I work with this structure called let go and shape. So what I love is creating more opportunities for chaos, sort of layers of music, dance, painting happening at the same time sometimes, because I really know that the self-organizing principle of the chaos theory, something's wanting to happen here, and I love just creating a place, a frame where people feel safe to let go, explore. And then afterwards, I really love how then we look back and say, what touched me? What did I learn? What did I discover? And there are two very distinct aspects of the work. Let go into the studio and then step back into the classroom and say, what will I take from this that will be useful to my life and to my work? So I love sort of the completeness of it, the ability to really immerse yourself and the ability to really step back and say, whoa, what was that? So there's the work, and then there's that stepping back is called harvesting. So what are the fruits of this? So yeah, it just feels so complete and wholesome to me with this work.